From a sales perspective, I'm selling as a sales manager of a radio station. I like to have really good content, but it doesn't necessarily mean that that's a winner. But this happens to be a winner, and it translates into a revenue gem for us. The main goal was it's only 2 hours of program of a 168-hour week, but that 2 hours is so precious and it means so much because it is a commitment back to the auto community that we're dedicated to the auto, the auto consumer and the auto business. So by having that, it works as a great foot in the door when we're going to find new auto prospects, but I think they really appreciate it. And it's even best when they're a CarPro dealer because it's kind of an ace in the hole. So we kind of love that. It's a really important category. And you guys helped us get further into it. You've almost, I'll put a percentage on it. We've probably increased our auto business by about 25% since our relationship.
That's excellent.
For the station. So we appreciate the relationship, so thank you.
What's your close rate on a referral that comes from Jerry or through the website?
I would say probably 75%. Closing ratio is real high. If a customer comes in, they usually go home with a courtesy Nissan.
A lot of people come in and say, I never bought a car from anybody but Jerry Reynolds. I've been buying cars from Jerry since the 80s, and he talks very highly of you and help me out. When you get a lead and you sell a car from Jerry Reynolds.
So Dane, you've been with the CarPro show now for a decade, close to it.
Yeah, that's right.
Why have you stuck around this long?
Pretty simple, it works. Well, and let me just be the first to endorse him, not just for our dealership and what it does for us. If I've got a friend or a family member that wants to buy a car that we don't sell, and I don't have a direct connection with that line, I'm like, hey, Jerry, who do I call over at such and such?
I'm the Vice President Director of Sales for CBS Radio, and so it's part of Carol D. So I'm part of Carol D. AM, and worked with Bob and Brian Purdy on bringing in the CarPro show over to CBS. Well, I think the key thing is that it's really great content, and the content is key. So it is, like you said, it's not like an infomercial. It is, people calling up and asking for advice and listening to what Jerry has to say, and it provides our listener with some great information about what's going on in the automotive world.
I hear your overall car dealer revenue is up 25% on the station since you just added our 2-hour show, or 2 hours of our show on the weekends.
Yes.
How's that working?
Well, it's obvious we're up 25%. It's outpacing the market, so it's working great.